After an average day of taking the watch off the charger around 8 am and using it without the display always on, I end up the day around 11 pm or 12 am with over 50% remaining. I could easily use the always on display feature and still make it through the day. The days where battery life struggles a bit more when I'm tracking activities. Tracking a run for an hour takes up a decent chunk of the battery, but I'm still able to make it through the day. You may run into battery anxiety if you are doing a lot of workout tracking, sleep tracking, and using always display on. In general, I give the battery life a passing grade. It's not what I would consider stellar battery life, but it's perfectly in the line with what I expect from most smartwatches. Samsung has also finally switched the charger to USB-C, which makes for faster charging and easier traveling. The Galaxy Watch 5 runs Wear OS 3.5 with Samsung's One UI 4.5 enhancements. Now that Google Assistant is finally available on Samsung watches, you are getting the best of Google, Samsung on one device. It's a nice blend of functionality. The software experience is very good. Everything is only a couple of swipes away. I never feel like I'm using the watch too long for accomplish something. From the watch face, each direction takes you somewhere different. Quick settings, widgets, apps, and notifications. The biggest problem with Samsung watches before the company switched to Wear OS was lock of apps. That's no longer an issue. You can now download apps and watch Face directly from Google Play Store. Bixby and some other Samsung apps are still present, but it's easy to ignore the ones you don't like. Google Assistant can be set as default assistant app and be mapped to long pressing the home button. Samsung Play is locked to long pressing the back button, but you can select Google Wallet by double pressing the home button. Wear OS with One UI is essentially exactly what it sounds like. It's Google, it's Samsung, and they mostly work well together. One of the biggest areas of focus for smartwatches is fitness, and Samsung has a lot to offer. The combination of hardware and software makes the Watch 5 a worthy workout companion. Samsung Health app is much more comprehensive than Google Fit. You can track a huge variety of workouts and activities, record your sleep, measure your heart rate, ECG, steps, blood oxygen, and body composition.